Hey, I'm Barry, and if you're new here, I'm a retired electrician. After 40 years, I took up the hobby of quilting in retirement. And for those of you who have seen me before, welcome back. I've been sick. I don't know if it's a cold or sinus allergies or whatever, but I've been down for about a week. But I've still been busy, so I just wanted to give you an update where I'm at. I'm working on 2 quilts at the same time. You've seen both of these, but this is the last one that I was working on. I finally got all the borders sewed together, and I hope to have this one completed soon. Everything so far is turning out pretty good on that, but I want to go to show you the one that I'm working on now. So let me see if I could take this off easily. I'll fold this up in a second, nice and neat. But this is the scrappy quilt that I've been working on, and the reason I'm going back to it first is because, I bought the new Longarm. I'm still experimenting with it, and there's a steep learning curve with that thing, and it's operator error most of the time. I finally got my tension issues fixed, and if you followed me on Facebook or wherever, the tension problem was I didn't have my thread in the tension disc good enough. You really got to get it in there, and it was just sort of hanging on the outside. But once I got it in there set firmly, I've been really happy with the stitches on it. But this is my scrappy quilt that I made with the Creative Grid Scrappy 6 template. I've got it, let me show you here. I've got a bag full of these. Hold on. I've got larger ones than these, but I bought these at Harbor Freight. I got like a bag for like $8. So what I did was I took my backing fabric. This was the last of Joann's. I bought 3 yards of 108, like a light blue, and I've got 3 6-foot tables here, and I put them side by side, and I clamped my backing fabric all out and pulled it taut, not tight, but taut. Is that the right word? I don't know. But anyways, I spread it out so there's no lumps or anything in there. Then I laid my my batting on here. This is like an 80-20 batting. It's a low loft batting. I bought it at Joann's, I believe, too. And then what I've been doing was pinning this, and correct me if I'm wrong, but they tell you that you should be able to pin and your hand should touch every pin. So that's what I've been doing. Basically, this is a 6-inch square, so I've been pinning every square down through here. So I'm going to put it on my Longarm with my cutie frame, and I'm going to show you that soon. When I get this on there, I'll start showing you too. My problem has been trying to figure out how to quilt, what kind of quilting to do on, something like this here. Because this is like my second quilt I've quilted, I think I'm going to do a variation of my E's and L's, maybe with what I'm thinking is 2 small E's, 2 large L's, and then I'm going to invert them. And then I'm just going to do that all the way across. And then when I do the second row, hopefully that where the small E's are, I can add the large L's in, and vice versa all the way down. So they sort of interlock all the way down. That's what I'm thinking about doing. Something that's beginner friendly and easy, because I'm going to tell you what, I tried to do some feathers, some free motion feathers with that thing, and I'm telling you, there is a learning curve to that. So I just wanted to show you, I've been busy, but I've been sick, and you didn't want to hear me 3 days ago with my voice, so excuse me. I'm still live. Hopefully I get through this in the next couple days, and I'm going to start cranking out videos. You're going to see me so much, you're going to get sick of me. You're probably already sick of me, but anyways, still here, quilting. I'm excited about getting this on the Longarm, and let's see where it goes. Remember, go out and make memories, and I will See you later. Bye.